Today is the 15th of the month. It's payday for us. I get a lot of emails and a lot of messages asking me, how do you get paid when selling your music on royalty-free libraries? And it's a very simple process. Once you have set up your account in Audiojungle or Pond5 or all the other royalty-free libraries for that matter, all you need to do is have a PayPal account or a Payoneer account. Now, I'm aware that some countries do not have PayPal or cannot have access to PayPal. So I don't know how can you work around that limitation. But generally speaking, it's a quite simple process. You can just open an account with PayPal. I use both PayPal and Payoneer for different royalty-free libraries. Now, libraries, they pay on a different day. Usually Audiojungle, what they do is that they calculate the earnings from the previous month and they calculate the earnings up until the end of the month, but they get processed on the 15th of the month. Today's the 15th, and I'm getting paid whatever money I made last month, meaning April. Now, what happens is on the 15th, on a day like today, I get paid on my PayPal account, and I then transfer that into my bank account, and then it gets to my hands here in Greece in euros. It's a very simple process. It could be a little bit intimidating in the beginning when if you haven't done this before. It could be quite something weird really for most to think, okay, how am I getting paid in dollars by selling my music? How does it get to my country? And how does that translate to real physical money in my local currency? So all of these transfers and all of the fees are being made when you actually transfer your money to your bank account. And again, PayPal are very, it's a lot of detail when it comes down to the transfer and how many fees you're gonna get charged or not, depending on the conversion of dollar to euros or to your local currency. Now, if you live in America and you're just getting your money in your local currency, well, nothing really happens, you know. I usually lose a little bit of money because of the conversion for the exchange rate when it comes down from dollars all the way to euros, and that depends on the market and the exchange rate. So if I earn $10, I usually it's less than $10 for me, and if it's the amount, and if the amount is bigger, that means that I actually lose a little bit more as well. Now, I just done the transfer for my Envatos or my Audiojungle's earnings. So what I do is that I just transfer that into my local bank account. That usually takes between 1 or 2 days. I like to do it early in the morning, and that's why I woke up today early, a little bit earlier than usual, 8 o'clock. I have kids, okay, so I barely sleep anything. But it's still early. If you transfer your money at 8 o'clock in the morning, at least in my experience, it could appear on Monday, but it could appear this afternoon in my account, in my bank account, so I can have access to it really quickly. Now, there are other ways to get money as well with PayPal. PayPal as well has like a card. Here in Greece, that card is not available yet. So what I do is that I have a Payoneer account, and a Payoneer account as well is a way to get paid, and you have like a prepaid credit card. So once I get paid, that card gets loaded with that money, and I can just start using it immediately. So those are two ways that you can get paid with when you sell your music online on royalty-free libraries. And the 15th is a very special day for me because I get paid from Audiojungle, I get paid from Pond5. Pond5 pays you the 15th of every month. So they don't calculate what you've done in April. It's literally what I have done from the 15th of April until the 15th of May. So whatever I have sold between that period of time, I get paid today. And here in Greece, I usually get that payment later on in the afternoon, around 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon on the 15th of every month. So today's Friday as well, and I get paid from Melody Loops as well. And it's a very simple process. A lot of freelancers use this type of website, Payoneer. And again, this is a very easy system. It's a very easy way to set up the account. You get you get your card mailed to wherever you live, really. To your door, and it's all online. It's all done online, really, so you don't need to go to a bank at all. So it's a very simple process. I know that there's a lot of confusion when it comes down to earning money online. So a lot of confusion when it comes down to how do you get paid and how can you actually have access to that money. And my advice is to just start. Just open your account on Pond5 or Audiojungle for that matter, and just select one of the ways that you want to get paid. There are other ways to get paid through Audiojungle. You can set up the whole thing on autopilot, meaning that you can just say at the end of the month, just transfer the money automatically. And if you haven't reached the limit to have some money transfer, I can't remember what the message is, but it says something like your payment requests have been rejected, which is a funny email to get from Audiojungle because of the whole rejection things that they are very popular for. So not only you're getting rejected by your music not being commercial enough, but you could get rejected for not having enough funds or for not selling enough as well. So anyways, I thought that this was an important video to make. It's very casual. I'm not going through the process of how to open an account with PayPal or how to open an account with Payoneer. I just wanted to share with you that it's not that complicated, and just the whole process. You get paid in dollars, it goes to PayPal or Payoneer, and then you do the transfer. You manually do the transfer on PayPal to your bank account. You actually link your PayPal account with your local bank, and it's a very easy process, or it's a very easy money transfer. With Payoneer, there's nothing you really need to do. You set up as well, there's different ways to set it up, but what I've done is that I have set it up for my card to be loaded, or to the money to get to that credit card, prepaid credit card, automatically. You pay a small fee, but as soon as I get paid from, let's say, Pond5, I have access to that money immediately in a matter of 5 minutes. So I can get the email and say you receive a payment, and I can have access to that money immediately. So that's quite nice and quite sweet. And it's not like with PayPal. The PayPal, I have to do the transfer in the morning, and I have to wait between 1 or 2 business days or working days before I get access to that money into my bank account. Again, I do it in the morning, earlier in the morning here in Greece. And there is a possibility that I can get it in the afternoon. It has happened sometimes, you know. Take in consideration as well that there's going to be a bank holiday or some kind of like festives going on, either worldwide or in America. This obviously takes longer, and sometimes you might not get the money as fast as you wish. So keep that in mind. Again, I hope this video finds you well. I hope you're doing fantastic. I hope wherever you are, and if you're doing stock music and royalty-free libraries, I hope you're getting paid as well today. I hope you can enjoy a little bit of the benefits of selling music online. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.